Hello class, sorry for the late posting of the video, but I'm just getting off work and I literally had to pull over so that I made it on time. But my term paper project was on consensual encounter and whether or not it was a valuable tool or an invasion of privacy. Consensual encounter is when officer or law enforcement in general ask you if they could talk to you. You have the right to say no, but my term paper project basically questioned whether or not people really felt they had the right to say no, or whether they felt like they had to say yes because they were speaking to a law enforcement official. For instance, like coercion. A few articles that I posted in my term paper argued that a lot of people just say, oh yes, okay, I'll talk to you, because they have the belief that they cannot say, no, I don't want to talk to you. That they cannot walk away when they're technically not under arrest, so they can walk away or talk as they please. If they want to talk, they can talk to the officer. If they don't want to talk, they don't have to talk. But a lot of people fear, well, in the article, it covered that a lot of people fear whether or not they'll get in trouble by saying no. So if an officer says, hey, can I talk to you for a second? You have the right to say no. But in the article, they argued they don't feel that way because they feel intimidated by law enforcement officials. They feel like if they say no, there will be some sort of repercussions. One of the statements made was that if you said no, they would tell you you're going to answer their questions anyways, or they're going to search your vehicle or your personal property anyways without a warrant, without probable cause, and that they will just simply say they can obtain a warrant at any point, when that they can obtain a warrant, but they do have to have probable cause. They can't just say, hey, this person doesn't want to talk to me, so because they don't want to talk to me, I'm going to get a warrant and search their vehicle, vessel, or personal property. There is another opposing side to this, which is like the law enforcement side, which if you know the law, you know that you can say no. And a lot of people know that they can say no, but they don't feel comfortable saying no. And I believe that that's on oneself. I do believe there's a bit of coercion there because there's a bit of intimidation because of the authority that they have. But I also believe that as long as you tell them in a manner, that's not rude or disrespectful, I don't feel like they will go to the extent to get a warrant, But if you're belligerent and cursing and things, it almost appears as though you have something to hide. So I could see why they would say, I'll get a warrant. But I mean, usually consensual encounter, they're not coming to your house for a consensual encounter unless you call them out or somebody calls them out. Consensual encounter could be like in an industrial area, and there's somebody walking at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's in the middle of early in the morning, and they have on all black, and officer that's patrolling that area could indeed ask them, could they talk to them for a second? And they can oblige, or they could say no. But most innocent people that don't have anything to hide would say sure, unless they're maybe like in a bad mood. But even in saying no, there's ways that you can go about it. And also, consensual encounter occurs usually to figure out what's going on. Something seems out of the ordinary. Something seems odd. So I chose to say that, there is a lot of coercion and that people do fear, because there were more articles supporting that than that it was a valuable tool. But because I'm an administration of justice major, and I exercise my right to say, like, no, I don't want to talk to you, and I'm aware of that, and I know how to properly word it and where it's not offensive, I do feel like it is a valuable tool. In my personal opinion, it's a valuable tool. So you guys have a nice night. I hope you like my video. Bye.